Okay, my name's Nancy Scott. I'm with the Autism Asperger's Friendship Society, and we work with children, youth, and adults, young adults, anybody that's diagnosed with the autism spectrum disorder. So that can be autism, Asperger's, PDD, ADHD, ADD, whatever. And we never ask for a formal diagnosis. And if somebody wishes to join, become a member, we welcome them with open arms. I have been with Grant Advance since 2016. Wow, 7 years. Wow, 7 years. Well, I mean, I've had so much success with Grant Advance, and whenever I have an issue, I can just phone. I mean, your support is amazing. I don't think there are too many other organizations that give the kind of support that Grant Advance does. Well, I mean, with Grant Advance, you can go and it's all there. It's one-stop shopping is what it is. Whereas if you try and search out, say for instance, you put autism into Google, it'll come up with anything and everything, and then it will come up with Charity Village, and it will come up with other search engines. But once again, you click on that and they want you to sign up. Like, there's nothing for free, and if you try and go with the free ones, there's so many steps that you have to go through. But with Grant Advance, I can sign in, I can go, here's what I'm looking for, find it for me, boom, there. And if I can't find it, I can always get in touch with you guys and say, okay, challenged again. No, and it's like that I get a response back. So, okay, that's where I'm a little bit lax, but here's an example. I found one funder, reached out to them, got $5,000. Then the next 3 years got $20,000 committed each year for 3 years. This year reached out to them again, and they committed $25,000 for the next 3 years. So that's the kind of support that I've gotten because I found them through Grant Advance. Well, the more money that we can get in, the more members we can support, because we have to have the staff. We're limited in the number of members that can take part in any of our activities or programs because of the needs of our members. So if, for instance, we have an activity and we have 3 members sign up and they're one-on-one or even 2-on-1, we can't have more than 4 or 5 members involved in that particular activity or program because of the needs of the members. So the more staff, especially, and finding funding for staff is probably the biggest difficulty, I would say, for any organization. So the more funding we can get to help offset other costs, for instance, the costs of a facility, costs of getting members in, subsidizing members. If we can get those costs offset, then that frees up other money for us to use for staff, which means we can then hire more staff. Oh, I just think Grant Advance is wonderful, and I love Samuel. I mean, Grant Advance has really helped me out, and I'm not the most computer savvy person. So I probably don't use it as much as I should, but I'm a one-person development office, and I do daily, weekly, monthly invoicing and sort of all sorts of other admin stuff. And so then I go, okay, now I got to go back and I got to search and I got to do this. And then and that's like, okay, what do I do again? And then I just send a quick look. Can remind me what I'm doing again. And like I said, it's instantaneous, and yeah. And your costs are reasonable. That's the other biggie.